What up, though? This is your boy Beezy 430. Appreciate you guys checking me out, watching my channel. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, all that other good stuff that's, you know, the social media plug. So follow me on all those: Facebook, Tumblr, Twitch. Follow my Twitch. I'm gonna get my Twitch up and cracking too. So if you follow this, make sure you check out my Twitch. I'm gonna get some videos of me playing games, being silly, being crazy as hell, and all that other good stuff. But this channel, you know, I'm gonna be talking. Also, I know you talk about video games as well as, you know, beat tapes and all that other stuff. But today, this video, I will be covering this baby right here, Batman Arkham Knight. You know, this wonderful PlayStation 4. I'm a Sony guy. Been a Sony guy since like 96, 95, 96 or whatever. Since Tomb Raider, first Resident Evil game came out. Just been a PlayStation head since then. But today I'm going to be giving you a quick review or my thoughts of what I thought about this game as a whole. Just mainly going over like the story mode stuff, not the DLC stuff, because I got the DLC season pass as well. But I'm just touching on just the game itself, you know, just overall what I thought. And plus, this is not a spoiler. This would not be any spoilers. I'm not going to say what happens or what characters reveal who what or all that other good stuff. It's just really just based on my thoughts overall, what I thought about the game as a whole. So here we go. Arkham Knight, Batman by Rocksteady and a whole bunch of other folks. Unreal Engines and all that other crap. Well, not crap, but you know, folks that this game brought. So this is the fourth game by Rocksteady, the fourth Batman game. You know, if you owned a PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, you know about Batman Arkham Asylum, which was the first Batman. And I was actually a little late to that, to the Batman, the whole Batman Arkham Knight, you know, Arkham games, because I think the first one came out like in 09. I didn't play the first one until like a little bit before the second one came out, Arkham City, which that was a follow-up sequel to that. Then you had a sequel / prequel in Batman Arkham Origins, which kind of takes place before the settings of Arkham Asylum. And now you have this baby right here, Arkham Knight, which takes place events after Arkham City. If you've played Arkham City, which I'm pretty sure you probably played by now, so this is like a spoiler for that game, Arkham City. You know, Joker died. You know, Batman killed Joker with the that Titan blood that was affected still in Batman. So, you know, going into this game, the main antagonist for this game is Scarecrow, which I thought he was pretty much over with after the first one. It was more like a, you know, special boss, a special character boss in the first Arkham Asylum. So, but he's the main antagonist in this game. Him and also another character, another antagonist, or not really another antagonist, but another, like, I guess, villain in the game, calls himself the Arkham Knight. But I'm not going to tell you who he reveals himself to be at the end of the game. So you have to play it to find out. But it's a crazy little twist. It's a storyline behind that you will find out when you play it. Also, too, gamer tip. This is all for my gamers out here. Gamer tip: if you playing this game, please do all the side missions. Do all of these side missions, because if you complete the main story, you're not going to get 100% completion done. Do everything, including the irritating, yes, I call them irritating because they're irritating to me, the Riddlers. Solve all the Riddler stuff. Find the Riddler trophies. They are planted out throughout the entire city, and we all know that Batman games, especially starting with Arkham City, is very open world. It's an open world game, so you pretty much go out and you do whatever the heck you want to do. If you want to beat up some random thugs, you can beat them up. If you want to run over some cars, you can run up. Speaking of running over some cars, this Batman game finally incorporates the Batmobile feature. So now this is the first Batman game, well, at least of this series of Rocksteady to making it, that you can actually drive the Batmobile. You can shoot your weapons from the Batmobile, shoot down other vehicles, missile other vehicles, shoot down, knock out enemies if you want to. You know, I think that was one feature where I was looking forward to this game. Anybody that follows me know that I was so looking forward to this game before it came out. Seeing all the videos, the trailers for it. I mean, the anticipation for this game like had me going crazy. I just couldn't wait. So, and it's finally here. So yeah, that's a gamer tip I want to give you guys. Please do these side missions, everything, because some of these side missions, they're also kind of like, you know, side boss fights as well. Because that's one thing I noticed about this game that I was kind of missing from the previous, you know, that I was missing that the previous Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and Origins had that this game didn't really have that much of was boss fights. Like literally boss fights. Like it's so many villains on here. I'm thinking like, man, this thing about to have boss fights galore. But you didn't really have that many, which I was thinking you're gonna have the climactic type of boss fight with Scarecrow or whatever. I was hoping for something like that. Didn't really get it, but I'm still not gonna tell you what's gonna happen. It just wasn't like no climactic boss fight like the previous Arkham, Batman, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City games. So, but if you want to get the full 100% completion, please do them. Another thing I didn't like about this game, I guess I'm gonna go with my don'ts, is I thought the missions on the Batmobile was a little too much. I understand they were trying to incorporate the Batmobile a lot more because it was new, it was fresh, but I think some of those missions I'm doing, I was like, okay, this requires Batmobile a little bit too much. Because if you're a fan of the previous games, I like the combat fighting. I've loved the stealth missions, the combat fighting where you have to go down there and you gotta save some folks, but you gotta fight like 20 dudes. I love when you gotta fight like 20 dudes and you got like 2 big dudes you gotta beat up. I love that. I'm glad that this game they still kept it to the core of the game. Like as far as the gadgets, you got the Batmobile, you got the remote Batmobile, you got the electric shock gun, you got the Batclaw, you have the the explosive gel, which you've seen in the previous ones. I don't remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember them having a remote bike hacking device. You know what? Actually, they did. I'll take that back. They did. But yeah, you still got the same Batman gadgets that he had in the previous. Probably like a couple of new gadgets that they have that I don't want to say. You have to play the game to check it out. But yeah, still kind of kept the core for the core fan base that everything was the same as far as you shooting your gun, going off, stealthing. You got the investigation scanner where you can scan your enemies and see what they got. So that was pretty cool. I'm glad they kept all that the same. It was just some of these missions, a little bit too much Batmobile incorporated into them, which was cool. It was fun, and also I think the controls for Batmobile was a little kind of, as far as driving. I remember when I first started playing driving, man, I was crashing into every damn thing. But once I got used to it, I got a little bit better. But I think they can still improve the controls for the Batmobile. But yeah, and another thing too, I am so glad this person really brought this particular character brought this game to life, because you all know after Arkham City, Joker died. So I'm like, okay, going this game, it's like, man, where are we gonna have Joker? Because to me, I really thought with his crazy sense of humor, man, kept me laughing, and I can't front. He kept me laughing a few times in this game too, man, because he's by Batman having his blood from Arkham City. If you play Arkham City, you kind of know the backstory of this, but Batman had that Titan blood from him, and a lot of patients still had like Joker left in them. So throughout the game, Batman is kind of hallucinating with Joker. It's not really Joker. It's Joker, but it's not really Joker in alive and flesh because he's dead. But as Joker saying all types of stuff in situations Batman is in, I thought that really brought some flair and some comedy to the game, and it was great that we still have Joker, even though he wasn't. You can like fight him. He was in spirit, but he was in Batman's mind because Batman was hallucinating a lot. But it was pretty cool. I thought it was funny, man. That's like the elephant in the room for me. Is like Joker up there keep coming out. You never know when Joker was gonna pop up and say some crazy or some funny shit or whatever. It was funny. But overall, I thought this game was pretty cool. If I had to rank them, I think Arkham City is still my favorite Batman game. If this game would have had, if Batman Arkham City would have incorporated Batmobile in that one, I think that would have been a perfect Batman game, because you had you had pretty much damn near all the villains. You had to fight pretty much all of them. Most a lot of boss fights in all of them, which, like I said, this game didn't incorporate a lot of. Yeah, but overall, I think this game pretty much lived up to my expectations. I think it's gonna still, once this year is over with, I think it's gonna still be like the game, one of the games of the years. I'm still waiting to see what Metal Gear. I think Uncharted 4 is supposed to come out. You got Destiny Taken King, but that's kind of like an extension from last year, so I ain't gonna really count Destiny. But yeah, I think this game was good. If you're a previous fan of the all the 3 Batman games, if you own them, if you played them, you beat them, cop this. You will enjoy it. If you're new to Batman and you got you a next gen system, PS4 or Xbox One, still give this game a try. I think if you like action, it's not that many crazy puzzles except for Riddlers. If you got to deal with the Riddler stuff, that's very tedious. But yeah, it's pretty much straight in your face. I mean, you know where you're going for your next missions. They got check marks and checkpoints and stuff like that, so it's not hard. It's just all about the fun and the story. I think the story is pretty cool. They can kind of make a movie just off the story alone. Yeah, and all the characters. You got some wacky villains in there. You got some, the interaction in the open world. If you love open world games, I think this game is perfect. They always knock it out the park as far as with the open world games that they did with the last one, Arkham City and Origins. So yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, just a quick video. Let me know what y'all think which game I should talk about next. I might talk about Mortal Kombat X. I got that game too. I've been playing that. I got all the DLC characters, getting all Jason and all them crap. So I might touch on that game. What else? I'm definitely gonna touch on Metal Gear Phantom Pain when that comes out, because that's another one that's gonna be competing for Game of the Year. But yeah, this is a cool game. Check it out when y'all get a chance. Let me know. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, all that other good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Beezy 430. Check y'all out next time. Peace.